Hello everyone, Phantom here. Welcome to my Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail playthrough. If you want to see what I'm up to lately, you can find me on Twitch at the link in the description below. While you're down there, consider subscribing or liking. It helps me and my human more than you'd think. Enjoy the show. Willamette truly has come into her own, has she not? Indeed. Even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Koana as fellow Dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I'd like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Koana completed every feat except the last, and that he only forfeited to help Willamette secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tuliola will prosper under their care. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamati. I'll try to pronounce it correctly. Good. Oh, don't worry about that. However you say it, I know it will be with love. If we do mispronounce it, please correct us, but it would be my honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins if such a notion appeals to you. I can't do voices. I'm cracking up. This is too. I'm so happy. I'm crying. I'm so happy. Eorzean cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me, Nali? Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the Winged Walk then. Don't believe we saw Ketchup Ramen in attendance, did you? Lamati. Don't worry about us. Go and have fun with Lamati. She'll always be with Lamat to me, no matter how important she gets. I'm worried about this whole thing with getting around. Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Auntie's Tea's Tacos. Not just for a snack, I promise. Luca Mablu should be there. Okay. She'll be following me. I don't see any talking points along the way, so just go. Dawnservant Work Lamont, words cannot express the profound joy your ascension brought me. Only for formalities, I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forgo formalities. Turns on a dime as always. But that cannot. You're a Dawnservant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawnservant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. I can more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Winklemutt become Dawnservant, Holly. Political oppositions to our community may have been divided, political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawnservant's ascension presents us all with a prime opportunity, which is why I've convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. Of course you have. Of course you have. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of sales, as long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. It's so good to see all of you again. I want to personally thank each of you for your help. The feat of reeds and the feat of gold were my first true test as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tuliyola has to offer. In Shaktaral, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kolna as well. Your duties as Dawnservant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend Ikihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I have been personally attending to your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Tell my fluffy spit-filled friend that Winklemutt will visit soon. Anyway, you'll have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fontaine around here, have you? A tall, slim fellow with long pointy ears? I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer at Bayside Bevy, in the company of a Moblin and a pair of Yokui, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. And of course, the tacos. You know, I just realized that Shubruk Pibil is probably, well, no, it's probably not a play on, what was it? I just lost the word. Iberical pork? But it makes me think of that. It makes me think of how they take the pork and cook like the whole pig underground in an oven. Maybe that's what they were going for, maybe not. What are you wearing? You're wearing a very tight bodysuit. Late elegant armor of naming. Huh. So the late elegant stuff is basically skin tight armor. Okay. Our Dawnservant, Nolly, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliyola isn't a short one. Long road worth the travel to congratulate new Dawnservants. To hear the head of Reeves in his past brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Willar's Echo. Had our people come en masse, it would have been an obstruction. Nonsense. You're always welcome. All of you. The city is as much. This is your city as much as anyone's. Your ancestors built it. A lot of it. I'm glad to see you heal and whole, Nolly. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with your shipwreck, if you'll remember. And here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of Pots, and the feat of Proof, and the feat of Ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in harmony and being able to live together in safety and happiness, that was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's truly all I want for you all. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits of Kuzamuka and the Yokoi and of Chiwager Sultan. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Chiwager come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually. Mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin's hospitality, I have been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with field smiles. Such cooperation between help hands and potsworn is the very spirit of a healthy pot pact. With a partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try to find Humuruk. The Shibrash Rash? I believe I saw him on the sands below. The Gleam Sands. Thank you! Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. My, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wuklamat. More than just, I'd say. You've grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so. But big events like this make me wonder, you know? What my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they would say it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Bakul Jaja to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person, but he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. Boy needs purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I am sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Ketaram anywhere? Or Tankwa, that is. Ketaram, was it? A strong name, a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required some time to salve his injured pride. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. A victory must have come quite a shock to him. As for Tanqua, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We'd best be going, but relax, enjoy, and make yourselves at home, and come visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone. Okay, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the Winged Walk. Okay. I'm still worried about maybe Kentaram getting ganked. I mean, that was a slash. That was not a knockout blow. So did he get assassinated or did he get like captured? Because I really don't like the idea of Kentaram getting killed in like this close to the ceremony. But it could be the inciting incident that brings us in. So, welcome back. I hope you didn't rush our account.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulishola with me. I'm not forcing you, of course, but should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shatural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see. An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no?
Certainly can't.
I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuliyolal as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
That's the plan.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Then perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
Yep. I am streaming. My stream schedule. I posted my I posted my stream schedule as
When you're
9
ready,
to 12
come and
and
meet me at the
1
Shaktural
to
Skygate.
9 to 12 and 1 to 5 today. I'm trying to get through more of the main scenario quests because I'm currently at level 95 stuff and going into 96, and I really want to open more areas before I take a whole day break on Monday.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Of course. Yeah, I actually have I've been doing the blue pluses on stream, just really quick to get the ether currents and grabbing all the ether currents I can to get flying. I have flying in all the areas I visited, but I haven't visited half the areas in the expansions, so I'm waiting for the main scenario to bring us to the other places that I can go. It's been very surprising so far. This music always gets me head popping. Past these gates and over the bridge lies Shaktural. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last minute stops to make before we leave? Forgive me. I am afraid traveling with our new Dawn server may have scarred me for life. Meanwhile, in the depths of the sky deep cenote, oh, this is not going to be good. Of course, it's the Raja. the gate to the Golden City. Two decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter to a scholar across the Salt, petitioning the study of this place. What he discovered was something the Dawntrail feared enough to seal away forever. Or so we thought until the Right's objective became the City of Gold. But to think that Tanqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known that doddering old fool could carry a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall obtain your birthright. So they did possibly kill Tanqua. Right. So you say, if the new Dawn servants succeeded where I could not, taking their throne will be no easy task. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There's no need for worry. I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. You will gain all you were denied. The right, your father's shade, his bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you were destined to be. It's working. Is someone there? Can hear me. At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then you are guardians of the city's great power? I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire to remake worlds. Is that so? Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, the resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Promise. Why? Didn't even hear the body hit the floor. The useless tool is cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange... We're not going to get to hear what he's paying in exchange. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. This is acting a lot like the update story for what is it? For Shadowbringers, when we were getting glimpses that Xenos isn't dead. No, sorry, it's not Shadowbringers. It was Stormblood. the whole Xenos isn't dead yet, Xenos isn't dead yet, Xenos isn't dead yet, he's living on someone else's body. And he's, you know, and then Shadowbringers conclude, or Stormblood concludes with the intro to Shadowbringers being, we fight him again, sort of. We get to like, Xenos is back! And then, this is like those little glimpses we're getting into stuff going on elsewhere that's going to cause trouble for us later.